Hi, and welcome to Emma's video blog. And again, this is another kind of off topic, well, at least not about like what's going on. This, I don't know if it makes sense, but anyway, like video about, well, me. Well, this video is going to be on some of the stuff I would do if I was rich, which sounds a bit weird, but often a lot of things that picture like, because this is going to be another of these points where I don't really say much and I'm just like, how do I find words? Anyway, yeah, because some of the stuff I imagine I do is a bit different, and a lot of the stuff's probably the same as everyone like dreams of like having, I don't know, houses and cars and cool stuff, and yeah. But no, like one of the things I'd do, because the thing is, like, I'm quite like, I don't know, a lot of stuff I'd like to do as which need quite a lot of money, because the first thing, I'd like an island, or preferably two islands, and I'm not talking about little pathetic, I mean like islands where I can make into a country kind of island. Yeah, because the first one, I'd want to put loads of people on it and have them speak Latin, and then like make it the national language of the country, so I need to officially make it a country. And then I say Latin would no longer be a dead language, because it'll be the language of a country. Because I always wanted to learn to speak Latin. Like, school didn't offer Latin. I don't know if I'd be any good at Latin. I wasn't particularly good at languages, but I don't know, it always just sounded a really cool language. And like, it was like Romans and stuff. Like at home above my bed, you might have seen on the videos. I have a Latin quote: "Ibies non locus similis domus." I decided I needed a Latin motto a couple of years ago, and that, or at least if my friend translated it into Latin correctly, it means there is no place like home. Because, I felt like I read a quote from the Wizard of Oz in Latin above my bed, like people do, yeah. But yeah, so that thing I'd do. And also, I'd perhaps want another island as well, in case I find I'm not any good at speaking Latin, or this one we can just speak English. But I'm not sure if I'll make myself the queen or the, I don't know, dictator, or I don't know. Like, it's not going to be like, oh yeah, dictatorship. But I'm thinking I want to be the leader in like a nice leadery way, rather than a kind of like evil leadery way. But yeah, but then also like things that do, because at the start, I decided to represent my country in Eurovision, so I mean I have to have it in Europe. Like, you might have never heard me sing. I cannot sing whatsoever. My singing is terrible. So I mean, if I did enter Eurovision, then I would totally not get through. But I don't know. I really like Eurovision. I've always wanted to enter, and so I thought, well, like they say, like, I don't know, you can't buy your way into stuff, but buy myself a country. And they have to be like, I'm thinking, like, if I made myself queen of a country, would I get invited to go cool royal stuff? Because I was technically, everyone would be like, you're not royal, and I'm not even sure how we might get a place to be a country, but yeah. And also another thing I'd do is I'd enter the Olympics. Like, my plan is to make my country not too bad at Olympics. I'll get lots of people who aren't quite good enough to represent their country in the Olympics, or don't get picked or whatever. They say, come join my country, you can have citizenship, and they can go represent me in the Olympics. So obviously, I mean, we won't win if these people got rejected by their countries for better people, or presumably, unless they happen to have gained a lot of skills, or were lucky. But anyway, I don't know, I think it'd be nice, and also people who really want the opportunity to go to the Olympics. So I say I'm not entirely sure how all this stuff works. But then also I'd go, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure how many events you'd like to enter yourself, because I mean, this isn't just like sports days where I end up trying to sign up for too many stuff even though I'm rubbish at sport. But yeah, because I've got one sport I've always wanted to try but I've never tried is pole vaulting. Like, it just looks like really fun, like running and go flying. Because I mean, like, someone pointed out I'd be rubbish at pole vaulting, or someone pointed out I'm probably too fat to pole vault, so I need to be really light and skinny so I can fly through the air. But it looks fun. Because that's another thing I've always wanted. I've always wanted to be a fly. I mean, at some point I'll probably make a video about superpowers and stuff, so I won't go into a massive tangent to it. But I don't know, I just always want to be a fly. So that's another thing I'd want. It's a helicopter. What's a helicopter? And then once my dad told me I'd never be able to afford a helicopter, and then Mum told him off for saying that it's not to, I don't know, get down on my dreams or whatever. But anyway, yes, that's another thing I want, is a helicopter. I mean, I'd have to learn to fly it, and I mean, learning to drive was hard enough, but I don't know, I mean, I'd like to be able to like zoom across the country looking at over stuff, and like, it'd be quite convenient apart from my magic. A lot of places wouldn't like me randomly landing my helicopter, which I'd probably be quite tempted to do, and just be like, oh, I'll park in, there's some grass there, and people get annoyed. But yeah, that's, and then another thing, well, things like, because also I would quite like a collection of like really cool cars, but I think to a kind of typical thing, I'd buy one of each type of like make a supercar, but I'd mainly pick them for how the car looks and particularly the colour of car, which probably sounds particularly girly, people or stereotype, but it goes to picking cars by colour, but I'd have like a nice red Ferrari and a yellow Porsche and a green Lamborghini and I don't know, an orange Sonda, and I'd have all my nice rainbow collection of cars. And then for some reason I've always liked Volkswagen Beetles, I don't know why, so I'd have a rainbow selection of them as well. And then like I'd put someone would put out like why do you have cars more of one colour? I want to be like, yeah, well you'd match your car with your outfit, which I totally would do. I would totally like go out in a car with my matching outfit and just like totally coordinated, and I'd be like, yay. Yes, that's another thing I'd do. And then also I have quite a lot of like designs for like how I'd like my house. Like over the years I've had various designs. Some of these have been more logical than others. Like I wanted like a whole like a super guy thing, like underwater swimming pool thing with this underwater cinema, and I don't seem to be doing a lot of like in these plans a lot of diving shows, and I think a lot of you, I think a lot of her ideas are cut out. But well, I'm picturing the main bit of my house. Well, the outside of it, I want like kind of castle walls round the outside, because I think they just look quite cool. This is like the outside of the sort of grounds, and you can like I'm thinking only like a couple of meters high, but you can walk around them like with the zigzaggy bits and some gatehouses. I mean, I'm not sure. First I was thinking maybe I want a drawbridge, and I'm thinking maybe that's going a bit far. But my favourite bit about my plans for the house is like you come in through like a normal looking porchway. When you go through this, and then it's like those aquarium tunnels you get like in an aquarium it's like glass tunnel and you walk through it and there's all fish swimming on. I want that for my hallway. I'm not sure quite how long because I'm not very good at estimating distances, but well, I was going to say from here to there, but you can't see out through a window. But I mean, like, quite a bit longer in this room, like, so reasonably long length, and so it'd be reasonably dark, there's not too much lighting and stuff. But it's just a bit of light in the back of the fish tank, you see all fish, like, I'm thinking of maybe not get too carried away with the type of fish, like, no sharks or anything. But I just think they're really cool. And then when you get to the end, like you go over a little white sort of marble bridge or sort of flattened bridge with a bit underneath. This is for planning in case a fish tank leaves, so it doesn't flood my house. I have a bridge bit like with sort of drainage bit in case it floods. But I've been like a sort of white marble hallway, like literally all white marble. Like someone pointed out, that's probably quite slippy, and so if it gets wet, like the fish tank leaks, then you probably get particularly so I want like a white marble like curved staircase, and that might be a bit dangerous. But yeah, but I said literally nothing but white marble. So all the doors going off, I'm gonna have to sort of curve round the corridors so you can't see the doorways or anything. But then I was thinking, I'm gonna like it because I want this bit to be nice and lit up, so I'm thinking like a chandelier but up so you can't see it straight away when you come in, and yeah, so that's bit. So then I have quite a lot of other random designs for my house, but I've realised this has been going on for a while, so I'll stop talking for now. I might do another of these videos, mention some more of my ideas, but now that's a brief insight into my plans for the future.